Hey, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatexhomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses with your Wednesday morning forecast update. We do have rain moving into the region as expected, and temperature is kind of hovering in the low to mid 30s at the moment. So we are seeing, on radar at least, a little bit of a changeover, perhaps into some sleet, some freezing rain, even some snow north of I-30. So far, no confirmed reports of that this morning, but it is probably just a matter of time once some people wake up across the northern Arklatex that we will start getting some reports in. So we do have a winter weather advisory, as we'll be dealing with some of this through the morning hours. That advisory does go until noon today. That's for McCurtain, Little River, Howard, and also Sevier counties in Oklahoma and Arkansas. So we're expecting we could see maybe a quarter-inch of snow, so just a dusting of snow on some of the grassy surfaces, and about a tenth of an inch of ice, which is definitely enough to cause some issues as far as bridges and overpasses, and some of the roadways could see some slick spots, not only north of I-30, but I-30, maybe even I-20 as well. So there is a lot that we'll be watching for through the morning. And again, as far as the potential weather impacts for us today, light dusting of snow, some icing possible, mainly north of Texarkana. For most of the I-30 corridor, you can expect to see a winter mix. This will mainly be a cold rain for you, but I think we will see some freezing rain, maybe some sleet, and even a few snowflakes flying, but not likely going to see any accumulation there. For Shreveport, over towards Marshall and Minden, it will mainly be just rain for us, but it is cold enough this morning. We're just a few degrees from freezing that eventually we could see a few snowflakes in the Shreveport area as well, but we're not likely to see anything stick to the ground. And further to the south, we'll likely have temperatures again in the mid to upper 30s through most of the morning here, so it should just be all rain across our deep East Texas counties, as well as most of the I-49 corridor south of Shreveport through northwest Louisiana. Here's a look at your temperatures. Again, 32 is freezing, so we're all kind of within that distance, and it doesn't matter if you're below freezing or not. You could be a few degrees above freezing. You get what's called evaporative cooling on a day like today, where you have drier air at the surface, and as some of that precipitation evaporates, it will cool the air around it. So even though you're at 35 in Shreveport, still the potential could see some snowflakes at some point today. Here's a look at what will shut the winter precipitation off. We do have a southeast wind off the Gulf, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So what that's going to do through the morning is start to pull some warmer air in at the mid-levels. So that's why we may see warmer temperatures aloft, still be freezing at the surface. So after initially seeing some snow, that's when we could see that transition to freezing rain. And as we head later into the morning, all layers of the atmosphere will be back above freezing. So it will just be a cold rain with anything this afternoon and this evening. Here's your forecast highs. Pretty cold day. 40 in Texarkana. Shreveport I have at 41, and some mid to upper 30s north of I-30. So make sure you're bundled up. Make sure you do have the umbrella today. And again, once we do see any winter precipitation wrap up, we're still going to see the chance of rain today, this afternoon, tonight, and at least through the morning hours tomorrow. So here's a look at Robinson at FUTURECAST, which does show some of that snow to as far south as I-20, and kind of that winter mix as we go through the morning. Anywhere you see the pink, that's the transition likely to some freezing rain and sleet. So the snow will be out of here by mid-morning, but that's when we could really see those ice accumulations north of I-30. And once we get into the afternoon, this will just be a steady rain for most locations. So kind of a rainy afternoon, evening commute for us. You have a final cold front, which will sweep through tomorrow morning. So we are expecting we may see a thunderstorm or two. No severe weather threat for us, but temperatures will be a bit warmer. Most of us in the 50s tomorrow. So for your Thursday and even tonight, we're not looking at any chance of any kind of winter precipitation. Again, the window for that is about from now through noon today. Drier air takes over Thursday into Friday. Again, not everybody will see snow, but everybody will see some rain here. Still forecasting those inch to maybe some isolated spots that pick up about 2 inches of rain. And as far as the rainfall impacts, again, that's another forecast model I'll show you there, the GFS model or the American model, hinting at those 1 to 2 inch accumulations as well. So we'll get some decent rainfall out of this, but again, rainfall will wrap up Friday and Saturday. Pretty nice pattern for us. Unfortunately, we do have some rain back in the forecast for Sunday. So outdoor plans, I think, looking okay first half of the day Sunday and throughout the day Saturday, but if you have afternoon plans outside Sunday, have to keep an eye on the skies. We may see some rain around. Get a break Monday, and we do have some showers and storms in the forecast Tuesday. At this point, watching maybe potential that we could see some strong to severe storms Tuesday. A little far out yet to dial in those finer details, but once we get through the messy days ahead, we'll start to focus on that potential for those thunderstorms early next week.